comes the storm. Here comes the storm.
What is up, XXxScarKnightxXx bringing you Let's Play Yoshi's Story. I almost forgot, I'm sorry. Welcome to Yoshi's Story. We're gonna do page 2 in the Cavern, where we're gonna do 2-3 Jelly Pipe. I don't know what that sound was, to be honest with you, but let me announce a couple things. So I mentioned in whatever episode you were watching, but I mentioned in a certain episode that I wanted you guys to name these Yoshis. First to 6 to 8 commenters, you know, could guess to name their Yoshis, and like you could go like green, red, dark blue, light blue, yellow, and pink, and then so on and so forth. And like put your names next to it, and I'll pick my favorite. So I'll announce the very first name that was named. So it was actually for Baby Blue Yoshi, and his name is now gonna be Damien. So yeah, it's gonna be Baby Blue Yoshi. Is gonna be named Damien from now on for this Let's Play. However, Dark Blue Yoshi is gonna be doing this level. So let's get started with Jelly Pipe. So as you see, or as you could hear, there's gonna be Yo-Yo Yoshi. That's what the song is called. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this song, only because, like, here's the first Miss Warp. Only because it reminds me of a certain song, and I'll tell you that in a little bit. But as you saw, here's a bunch of jelly. This enemy, he does indeed hurt you, but you know, he can't do anything much. But what you do to kill him is actually ground pound him, and he'll just pop and stuff. But yeah, this theme is a lot of jelly. It's in the sewers. It's awesome, I guess. I do enjoy this level, but I prefer just picking the first two usually. I don't know. But yeah, these things are always out of the way. As soon as you get close enough, they'll just jump towards you and stuff. I don't bother with them. So I'm gonna go jump over here, and I'm gonna try to shoot both of them at the same time. I kind of ruined it, but oh well, because yeah, we got that down and out. So I'm just gonna collect these coins. Here's red jelly, not different at all. I have to go hurry up because there's gonna be a little slimy bubble thing that we saw earlier, and 11 hops, and there we go. We got ourselves the melon. Right here, you could go about this in many different ways. You could ground pound and walk all the way over, or you could smell like what I'm doing here to get under the spikes. For this level, it's I could honestly say that it's sometimes, oh my god, I did it again. I hit the blue fat butterfly, jeez. I could honestly say it's a bit tricky. There's some spots here and there that you might be tricked as well on getting melons. Like, however, here, you can smell this box. It's actually a real box, but you need this for leverage to get up on this thing right here to get yourself your very first special heart, and there's actually a melon right here. So yeah, very tricky, and there's some coins here. I think it's because that's also where the coins are. I'm just gonna hit you with the egg. So yeah, the box is gonna be down here again. You have to go wrap yourself around and get yourself the melon, because there's times where you would actually hit the box before you hit that, and then you get screwed over. Shoot, I'm just gonna hit you. I'm just gonna... Oh god, no! I'm gonna go all the way down here. Okay, well, he's blue. And yeah, there's nothing special about this. I just wanted to show this off. But we're right here. If you were to take the other way where you saw that teehee butterfly, let me just I didn't kill you right. Hang on, let's make him go over here. Except I should be careful. Oh my god. If I would have held that, I would have been done for. But if you would have went the other way, you would have started from the top and then go to the bottom down here. I'm just showing that off. I missed. How did I miss that? Anyway, going through here. I recommend you ground pound in the very first one that you see because there's actually a melon hidden inside there. And these blocks are very, very, very important because you could smell them, they're fake, clearly. So what you do is push this box inside these little light blue jelly, and these melons are gonna fly out of here and get yourself your 5th melon. And it's gonna be, that's another thing about this level, and here's second Miss Warp. It's a very, I don't know, I guess it's well thought out. I figured, I remember seeing that as a kid, but I never done it as much because I always been an idiot and ground pounded it and stuff. But yeah, here's another box, push it into the light blue and then watch it just fly out here. I like how it flies. Flying melons, that's what's gonna be called here. So somewhere around here, there it is. Get yourself a heart fruit. I kind of said that all delayed, but that does not matter. Just get yourself all these coins, all these wonderful coins. And yeah, that's awesome. So let's go down here and go amongst this thing, get ourselves our 7th melon, and go inside this clay pot. So very good indeed. I don't think I got enough eggs. But yeah, this is a mini boss room. This is a slug. What you do to kill him actually is, let me eat the eggs before they fall all the way down. What you do to kill him, as you can see, he has twitchy eyes, very, very twitchy eyes, and he's very slow. What you do is actually aim your egg, because if you remember, every time you shoot an egg, it has this firework effect. What you do is shoot the egg right in front of his eyes to create this flash, because he has tweaky eyes. He's been you know, around the park, and he's been kind of twitchy on something. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, that's, if you didn't know about this, there's actually an info block on the outside that tells you about the slug. So let's just shoot another one. To be honest, as a kid, I always just shot him till he died with infinite eggs, and I didn't really know. I just know he just gets hit sometimes, and it was always annoying. Let me go down here, actually. So that's our final hit, and it looks like there's a lot of sun in his eyes or something. So there we go. That's our second special heart? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's our second special heart. Let's go all the way back. And when I mean all the way back, I mean all the way from the very beginning, because we need to wrap around and go take the other way. So you could either go to second Miss Warp or go down here. This is where I want to go. It'll take you to the beginning of the level pretty much. And meanwhile, when I'm doing this, I could point out the background. The background, it says Nintendo, it says Mario, it says Donkey Kong, Mario, Luigi. I already said Mario though. Sometimes it says Yoshi. I don't see any ones that says Donkey Kong though. Maybe I made that up. I'm not sure. But here's where it says Luigi. Obviously, here's the Nintendo ones. You saw that over and over, right? Yeah. So now I'm gonna go towards the left side instead of the right, except I'm saying that way too soon. I always say stuff way too soon, but yeah, there's ground pound right here, and you'll see what I was talking about. You could just ground pound and hold it. It would work. So yeah, this is the place where I was talking about. Go all the way to the left instead of on the bottom, but I just wanted to show off the bottom because, you know, it's not often that I can show everything off. Oh god, he's gone. He's just gone. Alright, so this is the place where you need to go. It's another dimensional teleporter. So yeah, this is the next section right here where you're gonna see these things. They don't, if you eat them, they don't take away health, but they just give you an added egg. Oh my gosh. So yeah, next section right here. I'm gonna go get this melon, and as you can see, there's another special heart. I think I'm gonna go on the bottom first, because why not, right? So I'm gonna shoot this, and this is the 3... Jesus, I need to eat these. I said 3, didn't I? 5 jumping coins, that's what I meant. And there we go. Hey, look, it's Poochie. I almost forgot his name for some reason. Where is the spot? Okay, it's here. So I'm gonna go up here. And there is a melon here. Awesome. So I'm gonna... Jeez. Those things are out of the way, man. I'm gonna go fly up here. Get ourselves our next melon. That's our 12th one. That's awesome. And now we got ourselves infinite amount of eggs. So I'm just gonna restock. OCD, man. OCD. That's all I have to say. So now we're back on the top again. Right here is where all these boos are at. You're gonna notice that they kind of are moving weird. It's because they're mirroring off of me for some reason. So every time I go down, they go up. Every time I look up, they go down. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. So that thing's gonna be tricky. I need to go take care of that whenever I can. But yeah, as soon as you eat the melon and put them off screen, they're not gonna come back again. So let's just eat that melon right there. I'm gonna go back down. So it's pretty cool that they mirror your movements and stuff, but yeah, what's our next section that we have to go to? I feel like I'm missing something. I could be, but who knows really. So let's go on the left side. This is where I need to go. I believe I need to push this in the left side because there's actually something very important on the top, and hopefully I could deal with it right. Because this level could be tricky. So here's the third miss warp. I'm gonna shoot this thing right here, and yeah, that's our 15th melon. So now we got ourselves another mystery box, except this is the most tedious one yet, because what you do, if you remember, there's the jelly in the very, very bottom, and you're supposed to push this all the way until you push this for each of these orange-looking chains right here. And just continue to push them all the way down. So yeah, it's a bit tedious, but you'll eventually get there. Either one will give you the melon, so I'll just push it on this one because it's closer, just to save a little bit of time. Let's just watch it fly. I like watching it fly. Bam! There we go. 16 melons, and I do believe that's all of them thus far. Now, I need to restock on eggs. Let me just check if there's any other boos that I'm missing, because there is more than a couple boos that has these melons. But here we go. Let's go over here. And here's the 4th miss warp. And you might be thinking, like, what the heck? You know, I got 16 melons. I'm barely halfway there, so where I can be missing? Actually, there's plenty of melons after the 4th miss warp, believe it or not. There's not a clay pot that gives you in the beginning of the level, but, you know, there's so many eggs just around, so I'm just gonna... Oh, jeez! How come that didn't pop? That wasn't right. So yeah, there's 17 melons. Yeah, there's so much more melons just out in the world, just doing all this stuff. I don't know where I was going with that. So 18 melons, 19 melons. Here's a boo. 20 melons. Hang on a second. Okay, boo, please. You have to cooperate. There we go. 20 melons. I got one more egg. 21. See, it just keeps coming. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Go. Okay. Oh, jeez. I don't have any eggs. Oh, wait. I can eat you. Oh, okay. There we go. 23. I need to eat all these eggs. Eat you. Okay, let me go back up just to eat these guys. I just need one more egg. That's all I need. Egg. Okay, there we go. So let's just break this thing, break this, and break this. I could get another egg, to be honest, but all I need is one more melon, and there's 3 bubbles right here, and I just need to at least pop one of them. And there we go, 24. Get ourselves a heart fruit. Let's restock on eggs before I do anything else. That's not what I wanted to do. And let's just go break you. 25, 26, and there is yet another melon that we have to get. Let's go up here before anything. There's actually a hidden melon right here, 27. And here's 28. And this is as far as you want to get. As what I mean by that is because this is where the last melon's at. Now, you don't want to ground pound the box. I don't think you can. I mean, unless you trick it out. But stay with the box as close as possible. Do not ground pound because you might break it. But what you need to do is push the box and stay with it as close as possible. Hopefully the box doesn't go off screen. Okay, good. I'm glad that didn't happen, or like it didn't go off screen, because sometimes it does that. So here we go. These are our last melons, and here is the 30th melon, and that is it for 2-3 jelly pipe. So yeah, we did it. Awesome. So yeah, that levels could be really tricky. You just have to know what you're doing, and you got it all under control, pretty much. So yeah, 5,435, not much. I mean, I did miss a couple coins here and there, but that's fine. So, if you like this episode, don't forget to press the like button. And if you really like this episode, please consider subscribing. Unless you haven't decided yet, view other videos to see if you like my stuff. Because I play video games, and who knows, if you like video games, you might like what I have. So, yeah. So, that is it. So, white tigers and dragons to you. That was a tricky one, eh? The Yoshis decided to take a shortcut through a pipe that went underground. Below, it was a dark and damp, and the creatures that lived there was ugly and slimy. They were scared, but they crawled through. What could be at the other end? The page turned, and the Yoshis grew happier.